So guys, welcome. This is Anime Farkle from Medicon 2015 Take 1. Thanks for being here. Here we go. Today, these 6 dice screens will determine the fate of both of our players here on Farkle! And ladies and gentlemen, I am your host. I am Greggo. Hi Medicon, how are we doing? You know, this is the 5th game that I've done here. It looks like I'm starting to build up some momentum. The crowds are getting a little bigger and a little bigger with each game. So that means that tomorrow, for the game show that's not even a game show, they should have a nice full crowd at that point. I'll explain that a little bit later on. So this is Farkle. This is a game show of my own design. Hopefully one that you guys will enjoy and get to come to and see at many Minnesota conventions going forward. We have 2 contestants over here who are going to play our game. Let us welcome them. They're both in character today. We'll start off by introducing the Professor. Let's welcome Professor. Tell us a little bit about yourself, please.
I'm a professor.
All right. Anything else for us, or is that my...
No.
Okay.
I'm very mysterious.
Well, welcome and best of luck. And our second player today, let's welcome Ruby to Farkle. And apart from being a very successful Rooster Teeth production, what else do we need to know about you?
This is my 2nd year in Medicon,
All right.
so I'm excited.
Welcome. Short and sweet, which means it looks like we're going to get right into this game. Now, here is how it works. On the screen, I'm going to show you 3 answers to a multiple choice question related to anime, video games, or the fandom they're in, all right? And the question doesn't necessarily have to do with what you see on the board. I may ask you something totally different, but one of those is always the correct answer. You're gonna buzz in, and if you are correct, you'll get control of our dice screens. Whenever you feel lucky, you'll hit your button again, and it'll stop the screens just like this. The object of the game is to score as many different possible ways as you can. There are 3 different ways to score here in Farkle. If you freeze any screens with a 5, they will add 50 yen to our bank. Any 1s that you see, you can score, and they will add 100 yen to the bank. And any triples of any other number, the 2, the 3, the 4, or the 6, have prizes attached to them. And I'm going to tell you about the prizes that we are playing for right now. If you roll a 222, I have this mouse pad of the overworld from The Legend of Zelda, and you can get this. Can you get this on me, please? Thank you. Get this prize. There we are. This is the overworld, and actually, this is Link to the Past. This is from Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. That is the overworld map for that. That is for a 222. For a 333, sticking with the video games, we have the Paul Tobin and Ron Chan Plants vs. Zombies graphic novel, Timepocalypse. That's for a roll of a 333. For a roll of a 444, if we have any fans of The Nightmare Before Christmas, this is a spiral notepad from The Nightmare Before Christmas. That is a 444. For a 666, we will give you a 3-month subscription to Crunchyroll. Premium subscription allows you to watch all of the anime, all of the drama, and read all of the manga on your digital devices and video game consoles. So those are the prizes. Now, anytime you freeze a scoring opportunity, it looks like this. And at that point, you have a choice. You can either roll the remaining dice to see if you can continue to score, or you can stop. And we'll move on to the next question. If you get control of the dice again with the next question, you can force them on your opponent. And that's important because anytime you roll the dice and you cannot score, no 1s, no 5s, no triples, that is a Farkle. You will earn a strike for that. 3 strikes, you are out. Now, in this game of Farkle, we have 20 questions. The 20th question is always sudden death. So if both of you can survive until the 20th question without farkling out of the game, sudden death will decide the winner. All right? Sound good? We ready to play? Let's do it. We begin the game by adding 1,000 yen to the bank. It will increase as the game progresses. Whoever wins the game wins all the money in the bank and all the prizes that they picked up along the way. First question. Fingers on buzzers, players. It's the big red one. That's what buzzes you in. The three possible answers are Chaos Head, Robotics Notes, Steins Gate. Which was the first to get an anime series? Which was the first to get an anime series of those three? This is what I'm going to do, players. I'm going to eliminate one of the incorrect answers. So it is now 50-50. And I will tell you, of those three, the first one was not Steins Gate. 50-50 chance, guys. Come on. There you go, Professor.
Chaos Head.
Is the right answer. Well done. Chaos Head 2008, Steins Gate 2011, Robotics Notes 2012, 2013. That gives you control of our dice. Are you ready to play our game? All right, here we go. Whenever you feel lucky, hit that button again, and let's see what you get. And whoa, that is a very good roll. You picked up 3 scoring opportunities. Now, in this game, the strategy I find the best thing to do is to take all scoring opportunities and then try to force what's left on your opponent with the next question. So, keeping that in mind, would you like to add 150 yen to the bank and bank 3 months of Crunchyroll?
Yeah, sure, let's do
All
that.
right, let's do that. So, and then there, and then. And that adds onto your side of the board the 6, which is the Crunchyroll. I have a really simple question for you, but first I will tell you, if you roll that last die and it comes up a 1 or a 5, you'll clear the board and we'll light up your reroll counter, which can save your butt in case of a Farkle. Do you want to take that chance, or do you want to just simply move on to the next question?
Let's roll the dice.
All right, gonna roll it out. A 1 or a 5, and you clear the board. You got it. Just like that, you have earned your reroll token. And we will put it, that's not what we want, that's what we want. So, you only get 1, so now there's no further incentive to keep going when you find yourself in this situation.
Back off like a coward, I got
Exactly. But what we do is we clear the board off of that, so now we're working on an empty board, and that's the first time in the history of Farkle, and I've done this game about 40 times. It's the first time in the history of Farkle that someone's earned a reroll on the very first turn. So, congratulations, you are
very
a
mysterious.
part of history. All right, we move on to question number 2, fingers on buzzers. L, Light, or Ryuk? In the currently airing Death Note drama, who is now depicted as dressing in all white? Which one of those characters is dressed all in white? Yes, Ruby?
I kind of want to say L.
Kind of want to say L? Well, that is the right answer, so well done. Now, the professor made that look really easy. You want to try to do the same thing he just did?
I'll try.
All right, let's see what happens. Best of luck to you. Oh, you darn it did it! All right, well, the board is hot today, apparently. Do you want all of the things?
I want all the things.
You want all of those things? All right, and now we light up the 4 on your side of the board. If you win the game, that Nightmare Before Christmas folder will be yours. Now, I ask you the same question I asked the professor. You think you can get a 1 or a 5 in there? You want to take a chance at it?
I don't think the odds are in my favor, so.
All right, you're going to leave it right there. All right. We move on. Remember, if you get control, you can force it on him, and he might choose to burn that reroll right away. 3 more answers. They are the 2nd child, the 3rd child, the 4th child. Welcome to Metacon. Which Metacon was last year? All right, I will tell you that last year was not the 2nd child. Yes, Ruby?
I'm going to guess the 3rd.
This is Medicon 4, so last year was indeed the third child. You have control. There's only one die there. Do you want to force that on the professor?
I'm going to force it.
Okay, now here's the deal. You do not have to burn the reroll if you don't want to, and if you wind up winning the game, you get to carry the reroll over into the bonus game. So you can take a Farkle, Professor, if you want to, and it'll clear the board. But, you know, it won't matter if you roll a 1 or a 5, we'll clear the board anyway. So let's see what happens. No. Now, would you like to burn your reroll now, or would you like to take the Farkle and clear the board?
I'll take the Farkle.
You'll take the Farkle. All right. That saves your reroll until a point of the game where it may be more beneficial. We do have to light up your first strike on that, but we do clear the board on the Farkle. So, here we go. Pardon me, that rice from Consweet is not
great.
Yeah. Hello. All right. Here we go. 3 more answers, and they are lightsabers, phasers, sonic screwdrivers. Which of these rhymes with the name of a group of female fighters in cybernetic bodysuits from the anime series Bubblegum Crisis? All right, I will eliminate one of the incorrect answers. It doesn't rhyme with phasers. Really? What rhymes with things? Well, let me tell you, it's not the tonic screwdrivers, it's the night sabers, which rhymes with lightsabers. So there you go. And now you've learned something.
Yep.
And now I've learned something. All right. All right. We move on to the next question. Question number 5, incidentally, if you guys are paying attention. Here are the 3 answers: bra, pants, stockings. In Full Metal Alchemist, what does Winry's dog do when it's hot outside? Yes, Ruby?
Is it pants?
Yeah, that's what he does. He pants. You have control of an empty board. Are you ready to roll?
Yep.
All right, let's see what happens. Oh, almost got yourself a Farkle there, but you did get 1 scoring opportunity. Can I assume you want to take that?
Yes, please.
All right, here we go. There are now 5 dice left. Do you want to roll those?
Yes, please.
All right, here we go. Oh, no!
No!
That's difficult to do. Unfortunately,
My luck's against me.
unfortunately, that is going to be your first strike now, and we clear the board on that. It's very hard to Farkle on a nearly full board. Not impossible.
I've done it with all 6 dice once.
All right, we move on. Here are the 3 possible answers: fat, tacky, white, and nerdy. Which of these Weird Al song titles would best describe all the tenets of Amamizukan, the main setting of the anime series Princess Jellyfish? Yes, Ruby?
White and nerdy?
They're Japanese, they're not white, so...
They're nerdy.
They're nerdy, yes, but they're Japanese. But they all dress very, very tackily, so tacky best describes them. You lose control, goes over to the professor. Would you like to roll on this empty board?
Sure.
All right, let's see what you can get. All right, so you got yourself 2 scoring opportunities. Would you like them both?
Yes.
All right, let's do that. 1,700 yen in the bank. You have 4 screens left. What's your pleasure?
Pass it.
All right, you're going to stop right there, play it conservative. We will move on. 3 answers again, and they are dumplings, rice balls, takoyaki. In the 4Kids dub of Pokemon, what items were at one time or another called sandwiches, cookies, onions, jelly donuts? Yes, Ruby?
They're rice balls.
Yeah, the rice balls are the right answer.
Take a little rice and make jelly filled donuts.
Jelly donuts or popcorn balls at one point they were also. All right, there are 4 screens left. What would you like to do with them?
I'll risk it.
Oh, you're going to take a risk. All right, well, let's see what happens. You did well, and you almost blew.
I'll take them all.
All of the things again?
Yep.
All of the things.
And then no reroll.
And then no reroll. All right, so 1,900 yen in the bank. Question number 8 looks like this. Cats, Grand Hotel, Hairspray. Have any musicals fans in our audience? Aha. Here's a question that has absolutely nothing to do with musicals.
Thank you.
What are Sanjuke, Ropion, and White Sands Japanese types of?
Could you repeat?
What are Sanjuke, Ropion, and White Sands Japanese types of? No one taking a chance with only one screen can't say this, I blame you. I'll eliminate one of the incorrect answers. Those 3 things are not grand hotels. Yes, Professor?
Hairspray.
Hairspray is the right answer. Yes, they are all Japanese brands of hairspray. White Sands is a hotel in Hawaii, but not in Japan. So there you go. There's only one screen left, and there's absolutely no reason why you'd want to roll it because you already have a token. So I assume it's going to Ruby for this one.
It is.
It is. All right.
Thank
You
you.
get your own reroll token if you can get a 1 or a 5, and that makes this a very interesting game. And it's not. It is still an interesting game, but unfortunately, that is your. No, you get that one and another one. I tell you what, I'm making mistakes here, which means it must be time for a commercial break. We're going to find out how this game ends right after this. Stay tuned. You are a well-trained bunch. I really appreciate that. We are back. We are in the middle of a game of Farkle, and looking at our board, we find that on that last roll, Ruby earned her 2nd strike. That's okay, because now this part of the game is where we have some fun. You're going to see 3 answers for the next 4 questions. It's going to be the same 3 answers, all right? We're on an empty board because Ruby just had a Farkle, and let's move on. Here are the 3 answers that we'll be dealing with for the next few questions. Lala, Mama, Nana. Fingers on buzzers. Here's the question. Which of these is the main female lead in To Love Ru? Yes, Professor?
Lala.
Lala is the right answer. Yes. There is a Nana, but she's the younger sister. Lala is the main lead. So, all right. You have control and an empty board. What would you like to do? Roll them? Roll them. All right. Let's see what we get. Wow. All right. The board was really generous at the beginning, but it's getting kind of stingy now. I assume you don't want to Farkle.
No.
All right, so there we go. 2,000 yen in the bank. We've doubled it from the beginning. You have 5 more dice. What do you want to do?
Let's roll again.
All right, let's roll again, see if you can get yourself some more prizes to add to that crunchy roll. 1 at a time,
This board does not
apparently.
like you now.
You want that, I assume?
Yes, I do.
Now there are 4 dice left. What's your pleasure?
I'm gonna quit while I'm behind.
All right, remember, if you win the game without using your reroll, it can come with you into the bonus game. So as promised, Lala, Mama, Nana, here we go. Which of these is the name of Sota and Kagome's mother in Inuyasha? I'll eliminate one of the incorrect answers and tell you her name is not Nana. Yes, Ruby?
Is it Mama then?
Yeah, it is. Actually, we never know her name, but they call her Mama during the thing.
That's what I thought, and I
There
was
you
like,
are.
it could be a trick.
Now, Ruby, with 2 strikes, I assume that you are not rolling these
I'm
dice.
not gonna roll.
All right. Let's see what happens, Professor. And again, one little scoring opportunity comes up. And so there we are. 2,100, 3 dice left. Are you finished, sir?
I think I'm done here.
Okay. So here we go. As the cavalcade of clues comes up again, Lala, Mama, Nana. Who is the main character of the comedy anime 7 of 7? Yes, Professor?
Nana.
Nana, yes, it means 7. And there are 7 Nanas, and it gets really confusing. All right, I have a feeling you're about to return the favor.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, now, Ruby,
Suggestion.
you must see a 1, a 5, or a triple, or else that will be your 3rd strike. It will end the game, and the Professor will be our champion. Best of luck. Let's see what happens.
Judging from my luck so far, I'm guessing this will be my final roll.
Fingers crossed.
You guessed wrong. I have a really simple question for you, Ruby.
Please no.
Do you want to not lose?
I don't want to lose,
Okay.
so please don't let me roll again.
I have an even simpler question. Are you finished rolling right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Done. Don't let me.
Speaking of finished, this is the last time we will see these 3 answers, but notice we've stuck an H on the end of each of them. So now we have words that may be curse words in certain languages. I don't know. But here's the question. Lala, Mama, Nana, which of these is the name of an Indian character from the Gundam franchise? Yes, Professor?
Lala.
Is the right answer. Well done. All right. Ruby is going to roll these dice. Now, you got 2 chances. If you see a 1 or a 5 in either window, the game continues. If you find 1 in both of them, you get your own reroll token. And then let's see what happens. Best of luck. Here we go. Yeah!
This board just wants us to suffer right now.
All right. So, you're done, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 screen left. Ruby, if you are able to clear it, you will earn a reroll token, and we will probably go to sudden death at this point. We'll probably get there. We're on question number 13 of 20. All right, audience, I apologize in advance for this. We've been dealing with Lalas and Mamas and Nanas. The 3 answers are Tinky, Winky, Dipsy, and Poe. Here's the question. Which Teletubby has an antenna in a shape similar to the Triforce in the Zelda franchise? Yes, Ruby?
Tinky Winky.
Is the right answer. I don't want to know how you know the answer to that question. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and put the arrow over because I know that you're not rolling this. Now again, Professor, if you Farkle, you can take the Farkle and save your reroll now. It's up to you. Let's see what happens. All right, so what would you like to do? Remember, if you burn the reroll and you Farkle again, it's a strike too. So
I'll take the Farkle.
you'll take the Farkle. All right, that will clear the board and earn you your 2nd strike, but you still maintain your reroll. Ruby is happy to see an empty board up there. So here we go. Question number 14. 99, 151, 394. That was the worst Snape impression ever. Here's the question. How many souls had Maka and Soul collected prior to... Yes, Ruby?
99.
Prior to accidentally eating Blair's soul, thinking her to be a witch? Yeah, of course, it's 99. I like the collective apoplexy that I had over here in the corner from the ones who knew that. Now, Ruby, I will caution you, it is possible to Farkle on an empty board.
I know this very well.
Uh-huh. So what would you like to do?
I will still roll though.
All right, you'll still roll to try to accumulate some more prizes. Let's see what happens. Well. All right, 3 scores. Do you want all of the things?
I want all the things and
Right.
then not roll again.
I had a feeling you were going to say that. 2,500 yen in the bank. 3 screens, which you are leaving right there. we move on to question number 15. The three possible answers are Barrett, Carrot, and Parrot. Here's the question. Which of these is the name of a character from a late 90s anime series called Sorcerer Hunters? I will tell you the correct answer is not Barrett.
Never saw it. I never.
No one taking a chance on this one. Does anyone in the audience know?
It's carrot, right?
It is, in fact, Carrot. So, yes, well done. Carrot Glace, or Carrot Glace, or whatever. They were all named after desserts in that one. Question number 16 of 20. The three answers are going to cause this group over here to have collective apoplexy again. I have a feeling. Austria, France, Russia.
I love it, right.
Here's the question. Which Italia character is almost always depicted wearing a scarf? Ruby
Russia.
is the right answer. Well done.
And again, passing on
Thank
to
you
the
for not
professor.
shouting it out. You are passing, I assume?
I'm passing
This
to the
is
professor.
getting exciting. Let's see what happens, Professor, with your three screens. Aha!
Yep.
Now, the tables have turned, Professor. We have to take away your not their strike, your reroll. Now, if you Farkle again, Ruby is our winner. So let's see what happens. Aha! I assume you don't want to lose. And I assume you're finished rolling.
Yeah.
Not giving you advice one way or the other, just making
Helpful suggestions.
Helpful suggestions, yeah. There are 4 questions left. Incidentally, if no one answers another question correctly, when we get to sudden death, Ruby, you currently have control of sudden death because you gave me the last correct answer.
All right.
So, we are on question number 17 of 20. Here are the 3 answers. Yesterday, today, tomorrow. Complete this Ghibli film title only, Professor?
Yesterday.
Only Yesterday, one of my favorite films.
Do that one too.
Well done. All right, Professor, you're passing, I assume.
Give it to the Tinky Winky.
Oh, now, Ruby, if you happen to clear them both, you'll get your own reroll, and let's see what happens. Best of luck. You're good.
I'm not gonna roll again.
I like how you're so polite. You let me know before I even have to ask. That's very good of you. All right. Now, currently the professor has control of sudden death, but there's still 2 more questions before we get to the sudden death question. This time the 3 correct answers are chance, go, community chest. We already know which one it's not. Here's the question. The opening theme song of a Bleach PlayStation Portable game is called what? Guess, Ruby?
And then just go.
Do I have to guess go? Chance, I'm sorry to say. So, here we are. Professor, you have control. You're not going to keep it, are you? All right. Ruby, we need to see a 1 or a 5. If we do, you clear the board, you earn a re-roll, and save yourself from losing the game, basically. So let's see. We know this to be true. Oh no! That is a Farkle, and that means that the professor is the winner of Farkle!
I got
Well, now hang on just a second, Ruby. We're not ready to quite say goodbye to you yet. You fought very well. You got all the way to nearly the end of the game with 2 strikes on you. So you did well, and because you did so well, I'm going to go ahead and give you the prize that you spun up with that 4. I will go ahead and give you the Nightmare Before Christmas spiral note with our thanks from Farkle. Give it up for Ruby. Now then, Professor, let me tell you just briefly here before we move on to the bonus game, what your situation currently is. You won 2,650 yen, which translates to about $25 to spend in my boxes of goodies here after the show is over. You also picked up 3 months of Crunchyroll. So right now, before we move on, you have already won 4,750 yen in prizes. Those are yours to keep no matter what happens. How'd you like to add another 15 grand to that total, though?
Let's do it.
All right, we're going to do it, and we're going to do it right after these messages. So stay tuned, YouTube audience. Welcome back to Farkle from Medicom. Our big winner, the professor, is taking us for 4,750 yen in prizes. And now you are facing our bonus game. Are you ready to do this, sir?
Let's do it.
All right, let me show you how it works. Take a look at the screens now. The 6 is gone. We've replaced it with a wild card. In this bonus game, only triples matter. All right? So you're looking for triples of any of the 5 numbers that we have up there. When you roll up a triple, we will knock that number off the board, and you will earn the prize that is attached to that number. Prizes I'm going to tell you about right now. A roll of a 111 will earn you Armitage Dual Matrix featuring the voice of Juliette Lewis, and who else is in this thing? It doesn't say anymore, so apparently they're only giving Juliette Lewis.
Does everything.
Juliette Lewis is every single voice in Armitage Dual Matrix. A 222. We've got a couple of Gundam Seed movies for you. We have The Rumbling Sky and The Faraway Dawn. These were donated, by the way. I do take prize donations, so you ever wind up with something in a grab bag you don't want, I'll happily take it and give it away to someone else who doesn't want it. A roll of a 333. Now this is a sponsored prize. It comes to us courtesy of Right Stuff and Nozomi Entertainment. It is an ecchi comedy whose description I cannot read off of the back of this because this is a family show. But it comes to us courtesy of Right Stuff and Nozomi Entertainment, and there are boobs on the back of this. Roll up a 444. We're going to turn your 3-month Crunchyroll subscription into a 6-month Crunchyroll subscription, so you can watch all of the anime, all of the drama, including the Death Note drama, which I've been watching. It's quite good, and it's just taken a wicked turn off of the anime and manga now. So that is courtesy of Crunchyroll. 555. You saw this show at Minneapolis. How'd you like free admission to next year's Minneapolis to come see it again, possibly?
Sounds good.
That sounds good. Well, that's what you get with a roll of a 555. So those are the prizes. Now, every time you roll a number, it comes off of the board. If you roll that number again, and that's the only triple you see, it's a Farkle. So you can quit anytime you want and take all the prizes that you've won up to that point. But you see the scoring configuration on the board right now, 1 of each number and the wild card? If that comes up, and it does not have to be in that order, but if you can get 1 of each number and the wild card, you automatically win everything. If you manage to clear the board the hard way, which without a reroll token, I'm assuming you're not going to do, you're probably going to get a nice prize and quit. But if you're daring, and you go all the way, or if you see the straight, you will earn a jackpot bonus of 5,000 yen in addition to all the prizes. So this game is worth over 15,000 yen. All right? Now, Professor, are you ready to try to win some prizes?
Let's do it.
All right, let's see what you got. Room on, audience. Oh, look at that. Now, here's how we can play this, sir. You can turn those 3 wild cards into any number you want, or right now you can knock off both the 2 and the 5. So how would you like to play it?
Let's take the... Yeah, let's take the 2 and the 5 off.
2 and the 5. All right, so you have won the Gundam Seed movies, and you have won the badge to Minneapolis. So that puts your total right now up to about 6,500 yen. You can take that and you can quit, but those are both at risk now. You can't get a triple of another number. You are going to lose both of them. So what do you want to do, sir? What should he do?
Roll the dice.
Oh. All right, let's see if that was a wise move. It wasn't, but you're fine. The 1 or the 3 can be paired with those 2 wild cards. Which do you want?
Let's go with 3.
The 3. Oh, my boob. There are boobs in your future. There are only 2 numbers left. Now, if you take a chance at this, you could win the lot. What do you think? Do you want to take another chance, or do you want to stop right there?
Roll the dice.
All right, let's see what happens. Oh! One more wild card and you would have had it. Unfortunately, the 2s were already out, so that did not count. Unfortunately, you do not get the Anna Minneapolis badge. You do not get the Gundam Seed movies. And I'm afraid I have to take your boobs back.
I didn't know what to do with them anyway.
You do, however, win 4,000, what was that? 4,048, about 5. You get $25 to spend
There's
here
enough.
on things. And you still get 3 months of Crunchyroll. You were a fantastic contestant. Let's give it up for Professor. Now then, since we did not have a big winner, I still have a Plants vs. Zombies comic and a Zelda mouse pad up here. This is the way I'm going to do this. I'm going to call 2 people up at a time to play our bonus game for each of these prizes. All right? So, Professor, thank you so much. Go ahead and sort through these boxes of goodies here. If you come on over to come over here. And those are yours. You have $25 to spend. But before we do that, I'm going to send it off for the YouTube audience. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all that social media stuff. I stole that from Epic Mealtime. An audience, we'll play an audience game with you right after I send it off. But remember, we've got Face Off coming on tonight. 5 contestants enter, 1 leaves with a year of Crunchyroll. So, we will find out what happens tonight for that. In the meantime, this is Greggo signing off for Farkle. Bye for now.